y'all, I'm here today in my studio and I'm packing up some ceramic pieces I've been making. I'm getting ready for a show coming up in May. Whoops. And the show is titled Two Artists, Two Mediums. And it's a friend of mine, an art pal, Susie Zoll, and I are doing a show together, and we're making it all about our paintings and our new found medium of clay, which we've been very smitten with, shall I say. And we're creating pieces to go together that will bring the clay and the painting together. So of course we have the clay we're painting on, and for me, I'm adding some clay pieces to my paintings. This show doesn't roll around until May, so I'll be able to tell you more about it then. But for right now, I'm just getting kind of the planning stages going, trying to figure it out, how it's going to work and what pieces I need to create. So I'm going to show you a little run through here of what I've got so far. And yeah, it's pretty fun. It's pretty cool. So take a look. Okay, so this is the clay part of the show that we have coming up. Two artists, two mediums. And this is some of the clay pieces I'm working on. And let me show you what inspired me to start doing this. Besides just kind of wanting to try a different medium and play around with it, it has really taken on a life of its own. So with lack of trying to figure out what I wanted to create, I started recreating some of my art pieces. For instance, this is a little painting that I did, a mixed media. It's got a lot of papers and added to it. So I've recreated it somewhat in clay. And I even made a little coffee cup to go with this wacky little coffee cup to go with it. So it's been kind of fun to recreate pieces that I've already done in a new medium. Here's another piece, and that is this piece right here. Now, I'm not wild about the colors here. It's pretty close, the style and the added pieces to this. However, anybody who does clay knows how hard it is to figure out your glazes and what the actual color is going to be. Now, this piece actually did break in the kiln, so we did some, what is it called? Kasuji, whatever that is, where you fix the, kintsugi, I think, where you fix the breaks with gold. I'm not really wild about that on this piece, but I'm not ready to give up on this. I can't fire it again because of this added element, but I can get ceramic paint, glass paint, and I'm gonna go in and recolor some of these things so it looks more like this. So I've never done that before, so I'll get to experiment with that. I'll also be doing that. Here is this piece, and I'm not sure if you can see it. I'll set it there. And that is this piece. Now, I like the way it's turned out. I especially like the way my little Queen Anne's lace ended up here, but I don't like this dark background. Now, we have, I have put this in the kiln twice and tried to lighten that up, and that's not going to happen. I didn't want to put it in the kiln again because everything else changes when the glazes melt. So I'm also going to find some ceramic glass paint and go in and repaint this. And I also have an idea. I'm a mixed media painter, a mixed media artist. I can treat this like this is just the first layer. I can still add papers onto this. Not sure how I'm going to do it. I have to find a glue that is going to stick well to ceramic, but I want the two pieces to match a little bit better than they do. And then, by the way, these pieces will be framed, and I'll show you kind of how I'm doing that in the next segment of this video. So I've got all these little pieces that I'm working with. I've got 2 different color stories. Some of the pieces are going to be more dimensional. I have this piece of art that will be going on. I have 4 of these, and if you go back on one of my later videos, you'll see when I created these on canvas out on my carport, and a big canvas, and just threw paint at it, and I came up with 4 paintings that I really liked. But in this one, let me see if I could do this without breaking anything. The way clay plays into this one is I recreated this pot in ceramic. So I'm pretty happy with that. I have a couple other pots in the ceramic studio that are going with the pots that are in these 4 paintings, and I'm pretty excited to get those out and see how they turned out in the kiln. This is how this whole story is coming together for my part of the 2 artists, 2 mediums. We're working in clay and we're working in paintings, or normal paintings. And I'll be sharing more of that as time goes along. But I just wanted to show you what I was up to, because this has kind of been all-encompassing right now. And when I have something worthwhile showing you, I'll show up here in my studio sessions and share it with you. And yeah, until then.
Did you drink water or something?
I did not drink my water.
Why? For this reason you were sleepy. Girl.
Doing what you're doing because
Take a picture like Susie did. That's gracious. Okay, and now let's see. Look what the cat has to do now is create these sample pieces.
Okay.